This is the footage I wanted, because in a moment, the animal of the islands, Okinawan Islands, will make its appearance. As I might have talked about in a previous vlog, I've done 2 more islands of Okinawa, Main Island last year and Ishigaki Miyako this year. Given that I have dived Kurama Islands and Cape Maida, Blue Cave last year, no diving this year because logistically it's too difficult. Diving requires a lot more planning than something like snorkeling would, and this is what Ishigaki Island is known for. Will the animal make an appearance? God, what's going on? They're cutting in all this advertisement footage. I mean, Miyako is beautiful, as you can tell from the highlight reel. This highlight reel is something to behold. また本日は皆様のご出発が遅れましたことを申し上げます。Well, the screen is what it is. And I'm doing what I can do. In any case, they cut away from the footage of the animal that I successfully trekked in Ishigaki. Come on. Now, the manta ray. Now, the manta ray had been doing exactly what it did in front of my face on the screen behind me. But as everything commercial, whatever footage I wanted there to be, they cycle through at their whim. In any case, I had been seriously doubting whether the manta would even happen because the odds were 50-50. This is the beginning of peak season sightings, but animals are what they are, and climate change, other factors have made what were reliably predictable encounters with mantas different and difficult now. It is what it is. We do what we do. Animals are what they are, and well, scuba diving is always harder to manage because I like to leave a 24-hour rest period between diving and flying, which means snorkeling sometimes is the most affordable and the best option. This time I actually had no choice because the day that they recommended for manta snorkeling would have been a day that I could never dive anyways because of that 24-hour rule. So we are what we are. Now on screen, these weird white-faced men are all over Okinawa. I'm sure there's a story behind it. If you're interested enough, you can research it yourself. I'm just waiting for my manta ray to come back. Will it ever come back? Miyako Airport is doing me a solid by cycling through some, amongst commercials, highlight reels of the island, because clearly I was too lazy to vlog at all. And for a good reason. The adventure takes precedence over art, which is what vlogging is. Art can come after the experience. Oh, here we are, back to a gorgeous view advertising for hotels. The Hilton, the Paris Hilton. Alright, come on, let's show some underwater footage. More of the underwater footage. I'll let it run a little longer because on YouTube, at least I know my videos are going to stay. Facebook is acting a bit threatening to delete things now after 30 days, which I think is a bad policy for Mark Zuckerberg and his Puerto Rican hair, gold wrapper chain self is making bad decisions. Bad decisions. Alright. I'm gonna give it a solid 10er for this to work out, and maybe there are some flights, they've labeled themselves in an international airport, some of these smaller Okinawan islands, but I just imagine that pickings are slim. My guess would be Taiwan, because Taiwan is relatively close. Where's my Mentos? Where's my Mentos? Okay. So my next location is gonna be one for the ages. Oh, look at this breathtaking view. Yes. More and more, come on. Where are the mantas? I know it's a fake, but it makes the vlog much more dynamic to have all of this footage behind me playing. Because all of these islands are jaw-droppingly stunning in terms of quality, health of the coral. It's interesting. What's behind me? Oh, there we go again. Some more. Some more. Am I doing a good job advertising for Miyako Island yet? And look at that. Look at that. I walked that bridge, by the way. The longest toll-free bridge in Japan. The bridge itself is about an hour walk. Come on. In the background, some local music is playing. Oh, yep, corals there too. So this is a good highlight reel. The airport's doing me a solid by showing everything on a green screen, big screen behind me, that I could never live vlog. Yeah, this is all the goodies. Ooh, look at that, yeah. Wow. There we go. Like, that's just stunning. That's actually what it's like to fly above the islands. It's what it looks like from the airplane if you have a window seat, which I have been blessed with every single time. These islands, for some reason, interflights are empty. Even during Golden Week, which is a Japanese national holiday week, things were just quiet. Very different from what the vibe was like in Osaka when I was at Golden Week last year. So I'm saying they should just encourage people to come out to some of these other places in Japan.